Alright guys, so we're here at Kansas. We got a 20 car lobby. It's 3:30 a.m. I don't know how there was no one on, and I just like stuck it through on this lobby because it's my last night before I go to Europe for a month. And somehow, I'm really not sure how, but somehow, I think this was an act of God so I can get some good content before I leave to Europe. Somehow, we consolidated, I guess whoever's left on the game at this point at 3:31 a.m. Literally, you think I'm lying? It's 3:31 a.m. the day before I leave to Europe. So anyways, I guess people said, hey, we need you to get content. We need you to get content. I guess God said, join Zach's party. It's the best party. And God said, yes. He said, we're going to have you join Zach's party. So, we got a 20 car race here. We are winning damn near every race. And we got another Kansas run. We're going to try to paint this thing, rip the wall, and I think the other guys might have something for me here. I chose it purposely so that we'll have a somewhat competitive event. So let's do it.
Be smart. Keep your head on straight. Be ready.
All right, so green flag now in the air at Kansas. We're taking our typical little shortcut to maybe get a small gap. As you can see, we gained about a tenth and a half already on the field. And this green car behind us, looking like the Hulk over here, is going to be trying to give us some issues. Now, one thing that I'm really trying to focus on is, you'll see, I didn't really utter one word, maybe a couple words out of frustration when certain things happened, but I'm really just trying to hone in and just be calm and see how I can get myself in a rhythm. And you could see right there coming out of 4, I barely kissed the wall because I'm just trying to check where my boundaries are, guys. And you'll see that I'm really going to be very, very consistent here, and I'm just going to try to impart some wisdom on what I did to do that, right? So the first thing right off the bat that I'm trying to do, guys, is I'm trying to really mind the tires. So I'm letting off early in the corners. I understand that this guy behind us is chasing us, but I'm really just trying to make as small of an impact on my tires as possible. So a little mistake there, one of the only mistakes I'll make this whole race, coming out of 4, but he's got the inside line. And for me, the outside line is the preferred line because it's the faster line. So he realized he wasn't really going to make any, hay coming off that inside line. So he just backed it up and said, all right, I'm going to wait for an opportunity to pass on the outside. So he's saying, all right, maybe that inside didn't work, but we're going to keep it on the outside and try to make a run using the draft. So you can really see, if you're watching, that I'm literally inches, if not centimeters away from that wall, and that's really where the speed is. So I let off early, and I'm going to sail it in right next to that wall. You can see we are literally a couple of inches next to that wall. This is something that may look, somewhat easy when you're watching it, but you guys got to realize there's no, just because this is a game, there's no barrier near that wall that's making it like, oh, if you get to this close of a distance, the wall is just going to be nice. The wall is not nice. The wall is like one of these things that you have to learn to get along with, right, in life. It's not something that's your friend. It's not your enemy. But if you can learn to dance with the devil, that wall will give you the best run. So we got this guy coming up here in second, and now I just got it. You can see my lips pursed. I'm getting upset because I can tell this guy's ready to make a run on me, right? Now, I'm just trying to make sure that I do what I need to do to focus and make him stay behind us. So as we see these guys probably trying to wreck us, we're gonna avoid this, but we both avoid it. But look how much better I avoided it. I realized that my only chance to build a lead there was to keep my foot on the throttle, guys. And he took a little bit of a more conservative approach. To be honest, with the draft that he's getting and that mistake that he just made, which kind of took him out of the draft, he knows that he can afford a couple of tenths of a second and still be able to catch up with that draft. So another guy trying to make our lives hell again, and probably cost him another few tenths of a second. So now, with my speed and my level of skill around this track, he's going to be hard-pressed to make up this gap without that draft in the next couple of laps. So I'm just, at this point, you can look in my eyes. If you read my energy, I'm looking up into that rear view mirror, right? So I'm looking up. We got a 30.8. If you've been looking at the lap times, you know, I've run some 30.6s, I've run some 30.7s. I am not pushing 100%. I am managing the gap at this point, and I'm trying, as you can see, I am not as high up on that wall as I was at the beginning, because I'm trying to build myself a little bit more of a cushion in case I make a mistake. Because look at my hands. If I make even one mistake, the car dances a little bit. I have to have some sort of a cushion, or else I'm in the wall. And if I'm in the wall, like really good, if I really get up in that wall, that costs me about a second. And if I get caused, even if I get half a second, then the guy's in my draft and he's back on my tail. So I'm really just backing it off a bit. I can afford a couple of tenths of a second here and there. What I can't do is I cannot afford something like, you know, maybe this, where it's a half a second and now the guy's right up on me. So that guy ends up getting caught up in this, right? So now we just got to basically hold on for 2 laps. Look at my eyes. I get kind of pissed off when this stuff kind of happens because I really enjoy these races, right? And so it kind of pains me when I'm trying to bring you guys some good entertainment, some good education, and something like that happens. Right here, I've kind of lost focus. I'm not really into it. I hate when they take out my competitors, and I'm just trying to coast to the win, right? Kind of embarrassed for you guys, really, to be honest. I don't like to bring content and have it end that kind of way. So I'm just kind of like, man, can we just end this thing already, please? Like, this is just annoying. 1 lap to go here, and I just got to bring it home, right? So we're gonna sail it nice and high up into turn 1, and this freaking idiot decides to do the same thing he had done to those guys. Momentarily, I'm not gonna lie, I was pissed off and I wanted to end that guy's race, but then, you know, I think the angel on my shoulder kind of flicked the wheel left a little bit, if you want to look back, and I just decided, hey, you can't win them all, but I'll take 2nd place, and that'll definitely be better on my resume than, you know, anything worse. So a little bit of a frustrating race, but some good stuff that we learned all in all.
All right, top 5.
All right, so we definitely deserved that win, but you know, we got taken out, so it just is what it is. Appreciate you guys for watching. We're gonna have a bunch of types of videos like this. Yeah, just back to back. We're just gonna keep getting them out. Just keep getting them out. Volume, quality as well. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out, ZBC. Until next time.